Hey, I'm Evan Collier. I'm the founder of STREETSEATS and a principal designer, fabricator. Started STREETSEATS back in 2023, late 2023. Adam Shop from Miss Lily's and Steak Frieds called me up and suggested that I would be a perfect person to do this project. Shortly after that, a man named Ryan Alam called me and was like, Evan, I got the perfect project for you, street dining shed. So by that time, I'd already done my first round of design with the team at Arch. And we come up with the concept of STREETSEATS as a name. We applied for our trademark in late 2023. Then 2024 rolled around and the Department of Transportation, in conjunction with New York City, passed their legislation to keep outdoor dining in New York City. While this was happening, a bunch of cities all across the US and Canada were all passing legislation to keep the outdoor dining program that was left over from the COVID era. By August 2024, we had built and installed our first prototype at Lovely's Old Fashioned Burgers in Hell's Kitchen. That was an immediate publicity attraction. We got read out in 42nd Street Magazine. We were on NBC News, and we landed there in Hell's Kitchen with that single module prototype and kept it there throughout the summer and into the fall. So the market in New York City is really interesting compared to the rest of the US. And STREETSEATS is made by New Yorkers, for New Yorkers, and taking into consideration all of the different code compliance regulations that are unique to the New York City dining out program. So in Portland or Atlanta or Colorado, they don't have these same rules. So we're kind of working inside of our very specific rule set here. Our position in the market is that if we can make it in New York, as they say, you can make it anywhere. So, we've honed in on those very unique Department of Transportation New York City guidelines, and we've designed a system that works really good in this city. The thing that makes STREETSEATS uniquely different from the competitors in the market in New York is our roadside barrier. We do not use a water-filled barrier. We use what's called an alternative barrier structure. And we've taken shipping wall containers and we've welded those shipping wall containers into a 4x4 structural steel beam. That's giving restaurants the most seats on the street and also the safest seats on the street. We have more seats per square footage than any other outdoor dining system on the market because we're doing this alternative barrier structure. The downside to that is it's a little bit more costly to produce. Takes a little bit more time, but the upside for the restaurants is significant, considering that these outdoor dining structures help them increase their gross revenue by between 18 and 22%. So the challenges that we've faced with STREETSEATS have been numerous, but as I say, anything worth doing takes hard work and time. So we've been going through different design iterations, and we decided to do our first round of manufacturing outside of New York City. And there was a very short period of time. Restaurants were hesitant to pull the trigger and lock in their outdoor dining later in 2024. Teddy's is our first client here. They were the first to adopt. They were really excited about it. They knew they wanted it, and they just went full steam ahead with the green light. And we felt very supported by them, and we're really excited to have this piece set up for them. The challenges with the production coming outside of our control and getting other people to produce it was that we're having some challenges with the way that it's going together, the fit up, and the delivery from our vendor was late, so we didn't have time to do an offsite assembly before coming down here to be on time, or as close to time as possible for Teddy's. The permitting for the install and the permitting for the restaurants has been a slow roll with the Department of Transportation. They were inundated by a lot of permit applications, and so it's been hard for them to catch up with it. The Dining Out New York is a new department of the DOT, and so they're really doing their best, we believe, to try and catch up with it and keep on top of it. There have been over 1,300 applications for roadside dining, roadway dining, and over 2,500 applications for sidewalk dining. All in all, they have their hands full, and we're working with them hand in hand to make sure that the system that we're designing and delivering to the restaurants is the top quality and meets all those standards, and that we address their concerns with various restaurant owners permitting on a timely fashion. I'm most excited about in the next 30 days having the 14 different outdoor dining systems that we've already sold set up across Manhattan and Brooklyn, and really getting to see those being used, getting to come back and sit in them and have something to eat, have something to drink, and see all this hard work that we've put in for the past year and a half come into fruition, and for it to keep rolling over, and for us to get more clients and turn it into something really special that transforms the urban landscape of New York City.